Attention passionate Green Bay Packers fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Green Bay Packers' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Green Bay Packers fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your friends and Green Bay Packers fans. Let's get to the news now. Hold onto your hats, Packers fans, because what I'm about to share could be one of the most significant moves in the NFC this offseason. Rumors are swirling that the Las Vegas Raiders, currently in a bit of chaos after a tough Fort Worth season and a tumultuous post-2025 rebuild, are eyeing a blockbuster trade that could reshape the entire NFC North, and perhaps the NFC as a whole. The buzz is that the Raiders are considering trading Max Crosby, one of their most relentless pass rushers, in exchange for a pair of high draft picks from the Green Bay Packers, specifically the first-round pick of 2026 and a second-round pick in 2027. If this deal goes through, it would not only give the Raiders some much-needed cap relief, around $24 million, but also set the stage for a significant rebuild, possibly moving away from their current core and focusing on future assets. Let's first break down who Max Crosby is and why this potential trade is such a game-changer. Crosby, a player who's been a nightmare for offensive lines since entering the league, has built a reputation as a tireless warrior on the field. This guy plays with the heart of a lion, consistently attacking quarterbacks with a ferocity that's rare in today's NFL. Over his career, Crosby has amassed an impressive 70 sacks, along with over 330 tackles, 14 forced fumbles, and a PFF grade of 92, which puts him among the best at his position. In 2025, he continued to impress, racking up 16 sacks, 28 tackles for loss, 41 QB hits, and 62 total tackles. His pressure rate of 28%, a win rate of 30%, and EPA per snap of -0.44 all point to a player who can impact games at a high level. What's more, Crosby has shown durability, playing all 17 games in 2025 without missing a beat, surpassing his already solid 2024 season where he recorded 5 sacks. And let's not forget, Crosby is not just a pass rusher. He's a complete defender capable of disrupting both the pass and the run. His profile is eerily similar to peak J.J. Watt, especially in his ability to win double teams, plus 21% win rate versus double teams, his run-stopping prowess, 25 stops, and his overall impact on the game. His presence alone commands attention from offensive lines, freeing up others to make plays and creating chaos in the backfield. This is exactly the kind of elite talent that can turn around a defense, and adding him to the Packers' front would be a massive upgrade. Now, why would the Raiders consider such a move? Well, they're currently giving up 27. 5 points per game, far too many, and they're carrying a hefty cap hit of around $10 million, which they need to clear out to draft a quarterback and rebuild their offensive line, which surrendered 55 sacks last season. The Raiders are in a tough spot. They're 0-5 over their last 5 games, and their defense has struggled to contain opponents. Moving Crosby, who's under contract through 2026, would be a strategic way to unload his $33 million extension, avoid paying that hefty salary, and accumulate draft capital to rebuild from the ground up. Plus, with the current roster's struggles and the need to develop a young QB, they're likely to shift focus to the draft and younger players. For the Packers, this potential trade could be a massive turning point. Currently, Green Bay's pass rush is just mediocre, finishing the season with a total of 32 sacks, which isn't enough to truly threaten opposing quarterbacks. Adding Crosby to the mix, especially alongside Rashan Gary, would instantly transform their front seven. Imagine Crosby lining up on one side and Gary on the other. Opposing offensive lines would have a nightmare trying to contain both. Early projections suggest this duo could produce over 20 sacks combined, significantly increasing the pressure on NFC quarterbacks. That kind of edge presence could elevate the Packers' entire defense, making them a top unit again. And it's not just about sacks. Crosby's presence would boost the Packers' EPA per rush by around 15%, reduce rushing yards allowed by about 18 yards per game, and create mismatches inside that could free up other defenders. His ability to win against double teams, plus 21%, and to disrupt the run game, contributing to 25 run stops, would make the Packers' defense more versatile and fierce. This kind of upgrade is exactly what they need to take the next step and compete at a higher level. Furthermore, the secondary would benefit immensely. With the improved pass rush, the Packers' secondary, already solid, would see a decrease in completions allowed, estimated at around 14%, and an increase in turnovers, potentially adding 11 more takeaways this season. That would push the overall defense into the top 7 in the league, reminiscent of the dominant Packers' defenses from 2019, which registered an extra 25 sacks and were among the league's best units. Such a defense could carry the team deep into the playoffs, especially with the NFC looking more open than ever. Now, let's talk about the impact on the Super Bowl odds. Adding a player of Crosby's caliber would significantly boost the Packers' chances. According to betting markets, the Packers' odds to win the Super Bowl would improve from around plus 1,800 to roughly plus 1,100, an impressive plus 39% increase. It's comparable to the effect the 49ers experienced after acquiring Bosa, who transformed their defense into one of the league's most feared. Crosby's addition would serve as an X-factor for the playoffs, increasing the Packers' chances of upsetting top teams in crucial moments. His pressure EPA of -0.5 in the postseason, combined with his ability to generate game-changing plays, makes him a perfect fit for a team that's ready to contend now. This trade could also be a catalyst for the entire defense, much like how Lombardi's vision transformed the Packers into champions. Crosby's presence would energize the locker room, elevate the play of his teammates, and give the team a new identity, one built on relentless pressure and smothering defense. It's a move that could push Green Bay back into the elite tier, especially in the NFC, where the competition is fierce but the opportunity is there. The division is ripe for the taking, and with Crosby, the Packers could be the team that finally seizes it. In conclusion, this potential trade isn't just about acquiring a star pass rusher. It's about signaling a shift in philosophy, a clear statement that the Packers are all in on winning now. Crosby, with his elite production and durability, could be the missing piece that finally unlocks the full potential of the Packers' defense and propels them toward their next Super Bowl appearance. And for the Raiders, it's a strategic move to reset and build for the future, trading a proven star for draft capital that can shape their roster for years to come. It's one of those moves that could define a franchise and alter the balance of power in the NFC for seasons to come. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YOUTUBE algorithm to keep recommending the latest Green Bay Packers news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. So Packers fans, what do you think about this potential blockbuster? Are you excited about the possibility of Crosby donning the green and gold? Do you believe he's the missing piece to push us over the top? I want to hear all your thoughts. Drop your comments below and tell me how you feel about this. We're already looking ahead to the upcoming season, and this move could be the spark that ignites our championship run. Remember, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Green Bay Packers news. Let's keep the faith and keep dreaming big, because with players like Crosby, those dreams are well within reach. Go Pack, go!